Hi everyone, it's Kyle Brown. This here to actually record one of my first ideas, ready for somewhat of a video series. It's not really in character or anything. So, is this going to be me giving out my opinions about stuff? In this edition, I am actually going to do what's called one comic review. And the idea of that is actually reviewing a comic, this one comic, first issue. I'm not going to give out any spoilers, besides some character references and some events that happen, but I won't totally spoil it for you. So if you're actually looking for a full legit review, I recommend that you go somewhere else. Go to an internet reviewer that reviews comics totally fully into it. I'm not going to do that. But today we're going to review the Superior Spider-Man. This is actually because I personally do not like much Spider-Man comics. And this is basically the theme of all my comic book reviews, is comics that I basically never read, or I rarely read. And Spider-Man's actually one of them. I've never been into Spider-Man comics. I always watched the anime series. Absolutely loved the anime series. Loved all Sam Raimi's movies except for the third one. And I absolutely loved the new Amazing Spider-Man movie. Awesome. Totally underrated movie anyways, yes, we're going to talk about the comic. Right, yes. Okay, as you can see here, the cover is a little bit more darker than any Spider-Man comic. And no, that's sort of the new transition that this new generation of comics is going to, because the readers are growing up, so the writers and art directors are trying to think of new ways to get older readers like myself keep reading comics. And they try this sort of more darker art style, like you see here. So a little bit more darker, a little bit more serious art style is, even in the comics. Like you can see, it's you probably can't see. Yeah, there we go. It's going to be a lot darker art style. You're actually going to see blood. This is actually a very brutal comic, especially for a Spider-Man comic. Spider-Man comics are usually very fun, a little bit threatening. A little bit of excitement for the kids, but more or less harmless. So your kids could pick up and read and enjoy. Hey, Spider-Man, yay! This is more like teenagers, young adults, even younger than I am, but I'm a little kid on the inside, so I read comic books. Anyways, this basic story, if you do not know, is that Dr. Octavius Bacok finally kills Spider-Man in Amazing Spider-Man 700, I believe. Yeah, I think it is. You can correct me if I'm wrong, which I most likely am, but he finally kills Spider-Man and the guilt gets to him, so he transfers his own brain into Peter Parker's body. Now, I know what you're thinking. This sounds really, really weird. For me, it's not. I've read a lot weirder. This is totally logical. Totally will happen in any comic book or any comic book series I've read. I have a lot of them too, so that's actually totally believable to me. And I go through it. I'm like reading it. I'm like, it's no big deal to me. When I heard the rumors, I was like, what? Then I kind of thought about it. I'm like, you know what? I love Dr. Octavius. Dr. Octavius is basically my number one villain, if it wasn't for Green Goblin. Green Goblin, of course, is a lot of people's favorite villain. He is the Joker of the Marvel Universe. And Dr. Octavius, I actually would say I like him a little bit more, because he's not just a Joker ripoff. Hopefully I'm not offending anyone by saying that, but no, if you love Green Goblin, good for you. And more power to you. I love Green Goblin too, people. But Dr. Octavius would be my favorite villain if it wasn't for Green Goblin. He's smart, he's has a little dark edge to him. However, he's more like an anti-hero than an actual villain. Now, he tries to do good in a sense. No, he really doesn't have the money, so of course he's going to steal and do crime and all that jazz, and it's kind of the curse of being villain. All of your money just goes into the police vault, and you have to find a way to make more. Anyways, back to the Spider-Man. No, I thought the story was actually very well done. Basically almost like first day, first week as Doc Ock, as Peter Parker. He's getting into the transition. He's, a little bit narcissistic, so he doesn't like that Peter Parker is getting all this scientific achievements from his work, but he has to remind himself that he is Peter Parker. When he's doing this work, he has to go, okay, it's going to me. Okay, I had to kind of wrap this up a little bit, but it's interesting and funny to see his reactions, especially around Mary Jane, how he goes, you know what, being Peter Parker might be not so bad. I mean, look at his girlfriend. It's a little odd when you think that he's like 20 years older than she is, but hey, he's in Peter Parker's body, so that doesn't matter at all. It's okay, I guess. A little odd, but it's kind of funny. It's very entertaining for me, especially if you know me, guilty pleasure stuff. I love guilty pleasures. At least it's entertaining. That's what I ask for a comic. Entertainment, get me invested, and this totally gets me invested, except for the ending. I'm not going to spoil it, but it's kind of like Man with a Screaming Brain meets Spider-Man. That's basically how these comics are going to go to. So yeah, I say who will like it. Say if you've been interested in Spider-Man but never liked Peter Parker. I never liked Peter Parker. I say yeah, pick it up. It'll be a good read. It'll be entertaining enough. If you've never been in comics and no, you're not going to like it. You're going to find it very silly. No, comic book silliness is never good for non-comic book fans. The whole thing, brain going to a different body. People find that to be odd. Sorry, burp there. Anyways, so yeah, I say, but if you never, if you like Spider-Man, if you really want to try to read the comics, get in more mythos of Spider-Man, I say yeah, try to go into this. If you want to read Peter Parker stuff, read the old stuff. Well, until next time, I'm Kyle Brown, and I'm hoping that my next video will come out soon and be edited and be very funny. I hope you guys have a good time, have a good laugh, have a great day.